St. John, chapter 4, verse 19. The woman saith unto him, Sir, I perceive that thou art a prophet. Our fathers worshipped in this mountain, and ye say that in Jerusalem is the place where men ought to worship. Yahweh said unto her, Woman, believe me, the hour cometh when ye shall neither in this mountain, nor yet at Jerusalem worship the Father. Verse 22, John chapter 4, ye worship, ye know not what. We know what we worship, for salvation is of the Jews. Kala Yahweh, all praise on high, Barakat Hashem Yahweh, Barakat Hashem Yahweh Shai, Malak Yasharala, Khan, Barakat Hashem, Kadash Vakah, Harakat Man, Allaham, Aman, Allaham Yasharala. Your brother Yeram Yahweh, the seed, that's right, of the house of Jacob. Paternal haplotype E1, B1A, 8, A1. Salutations, shalom, Aaron, y'all. Bless you for watching, daughter of Zion. All right, so you see the point right here. Let's move on. Salvation is of the Jews. Therefore, the Jews are the men who are privy to the knowledge of the Most High, the will of the Most High, the doctrine and the gospel of the Most High. Okay? And the Messiah meant, when he said the Jews, he meant primarily, of course, the tribe of Judah, and then the elect out of the tribe of Judah, the house of Jesse, and the elect out of the house of Jesse, the son of Jesse, David. Okay? Praise the Most High. So David is his elect. All right, bro. David is his elect. David is a Jew. But all those that remain in the kingdom of Judah, in the territory, such as Jerusalem, where the temple was, they were considered Jews, just like the Apostle Paul. Remember, he was a Benjamite, nevertheless an Israelite. Okay? All right. Verse 23. But the hour cometh and now is when the true worshipers shall worship the Father in spirit and in truth. For the Father seeketh such to worship him. You see that? The true worshipers will worship the Father not in a location, not in a building, not in a temple, nor a particular city or holy place. Not the true worshipers. But they worship him in spirit, because the spirit is what the Most High is. He's spirit and he's truth. Okay? So you worship him in his essence and in his character, which is spirit and in truth. Verse 24. The Most High is spirit, and they that worship him must worship him in spirit and in truth. So Elder Yakal, GMS San Francisco, you can't resist the spirit if you're resisting an untruth. Okay? Such as what? That the elect are Babylonians. Because that's what you have, man. You have a Babylonian doctrine of mixture and mingle, heritage and mixed seed of people. So let's go ahead and get to the highlighted text. And in that case, you can't be worshiping in spirit and in truth. All right? See? The spirit is truth. So you might be worshiping some spirit, but if it ain't the truth, it ain't the spirit of the Most High, you see? All right, praise the Most High. 11 a.m., Saturday, January the 19th, 2019, the day of vengeance, the year of the redeemed. Okay? Praise the Most High. All right, we're going to go to Ezekiel chapter 20. All right, let me try to get I see that light reflecting pretty bad as I pace. Let me try to get in this spot and get this text. All right, let you see the video without the optical disturbances. It's been you know, a good watch. Praise the Most High. Every watch is a good watch. Watch always, for you know not when your Lord is gonna come. Come. All right. So it's a morning watch. 11 a.m. on the West Coast, San Francisco. Ezekiel chapter 20, verse 1. It came to pass the 7th year, in the 5th month, and the 10th day of the month, that certain of the elders of Israel came to inquire of Yahweh, and sat before me. Then came the word of Yahweh unto me, saying, Son of man, speak unto the elders of Israel, say unto them, Thus saith the sovereign Yahweh, Are you come to inquire of me? As I live, saith the sovereign Yahweh, I will not be inquired of by you. All right? So you see that? The Most High swearing by his own self. Hey, man, I'm not going to show you people nothing. I'm not going to reveal nothing to you. You see that? You see his attitude toward the elders and GMS. You guys, boy, you guys, you know, you take a heavy burden. You really are the great millstone. You just don't know that you are the ones with that great millstone around your neck, man. You talking about you the elders of all Israel. You see this judgment that the elders of all Israel got when they went off and rebelled against the Most High and blasphemed him. Are you come to inquire of me? As I live, saith the sovereign Yahweh, I will not be inquired of by you. So guess what he gonna do? He gonna have his elect prophet out of Israel, somebody who they didn't think was nobody, I'm sure, Ezekiel. You're going to have Ezekiel to judge the judges. Wilt thou judge them, son of man? Wilt thou judge them? Cause them to know the abominations of their fathers. Praise your name, Yahweh. And I was just telling these guys, they got a mixed up, mingled nation for Israel. And that's the abomination of their fathers. Okay? The sin of Balaam. All right? Balak. Okay? Who taught Israel to commit fornication. What was that fornication? It wasn't just they was sleeping with each other's wives, but they were sleeping with each other's wives and these heathen nations as they sacrifice to the idols. Okay? See, that's the abomination of your fathers, man. All right? You really just want to have a good time with the heathen that's around about you, man. All right? But the Most High, as we're going to see, not serious about this business that he put in place, this covenant with us. All right? It going all the way back to his reputation that he got for himself on our behalf when he got us out of Egypt to smoke the Egyptian army in the Red Sea. Verse 5, and saying to them, Thus saith the sovereign Yahweh, the day when I chose Israel and lifted up mine hand unto the seed of the house of Jacob. So he made a promise. He swore with his own name, with his own hand. He lifted up his hand. He took an oath. All right, he took an oath with his own hand. And saying to them, Thus saith the sovereign Yahweh, in the day when I chose Israel and lifted up mine hand unto the seed. You see that? The seed. The offspring. Like I say, I'm E1, B1A, 8A1. I'm declaring unto you my seed. All right? I'm declaring unto you my heritage. I'm declaring unto you that I am the seed of Jacob. Yeah, that's right, and I can prove it. All right? With hard science to go along with these scriptures. Okay? Yeah, that's right. And ain't nobody gonna refute it, and ain't nobody gonna dispute it. Any Israelite trying to refute it gonna be a blasphemer, a double blasphemer, okay? Because you heathens already, you know, you hiding it. But you know, now that it's coming out, we dare you to dispute it, all right? Because the cat's already out the bag. Got some good guys, some good goddamn scientists, uh, heathen scientists over in Europe. They published it, all right, in the European Journal of Human Genetics, okay? They published the facts when they did their study upon the genetic diversity of sub-Saharan Africans, all right? Yeah, that's right. Hey, east to west, north and south, you can find Bantu-speaking tribes of people, and they comprise a total of 12 Y chromosome haplogroups. Do you realize what that said? That they comprise the Bantus, the ones that in the Zondervan Bible Dictionary says was not Hamites, Bantus, such as the Negroes. Remember that? You remember that, you guys, in your breakdown when you bring that out the Zondervan Compact Bible Dictionary, when you look up Ham and you see that he's the ancestor of all those Hamitic African nations, but not the Negroes, aka the Bantus. Oh, that's right. So the Bantus aren't Hamites. Okay. Why? Because they're Shemites. So you talk about being anti-Shemitic. You've been anti-Shemitic ever since I knew you, you damn heathen. Yeah, that's right. Because ever since I knew you, you've been a goddamn oppressor. All right. And you ain't a Semite. You're a Japhite. You're an Edomite, which again, Esau, that heathen, he's small among the heathen, but you're not a Hebrew Israelite, all right? Point blank, bottom line, okay? But nevertheless, yeah, man, you know that the Bantu-speaking people weren't Hamites because they were Hebrews, and now science, DNA science, is proving that very same fact. All right, I want anybody out there that see this video come up with any kind of data that matches that data. The data that I just stated, that in sub-Saharan Africa, among all those different nations and languages of people, when it comes to the Bantu language people, or those who they consider the expansion of Bantu-speaking people, those people possess a total of 12 Y chromosome haplogroups, okay? With 4 sub-haplogroups, which is indicative of the tribes of Israel, the 12 tribes of Israel, the 12 sons of Jacob, divided between the 4 wives of Jacob. Plain and simple, nothing else like it in science on the earth. But it's just not going to be published on the news because the news is ran by you goddamn Ashkenazi Jews. Yeah, that's right. But we know who we are. We don't give a damn. You know who we are too. And the people that you got deceived, they gonna stay deceived, man. It just is what it is. The devil deceived you. You trespassed. You got us in your land. Salutations to the goddamn flag. We here, and you know, you ain't gonna try. You're not gonna let us go nowhere. All right, all right, all right. So we passed that. Okay. All right, now let's speed it up a little bit. Get back to the text. This by the grace of the Spirit, gotta be quick. But when you got the Most High rebuking you for your abominations, it don't matter who you is. He ain't gonna accept that offering, and he's not gonna be inquired of by you. So you can't just be privy to, you know, the secrets of the kingdom. All right, that's right. Now the Spirit won't sup with you, man. He ain't gonna sup with you when you love lies. Okay. All right. So he chose a people and they was in Egypt when he chose them. All right. See, and so you can't get around the fact that the seed that he said he made the promise to, that seed could be identified. All right, and through science, just like something as simple as a paternity test. It's the same thing, man. It's just a paternity and a maternity test going all the way back to your most recent common ancestor, which puts you in the haplogroup group. All right, so you can't get around the fact that you can see the seed of Jacob on the earth in E1B1A. Now you can't get around the fact that the people that the Most High chose and made that promise to and lifted up his hand and swore an oath to, you can't get around the fact that that people was a black people. So no matter how you want to say your mixed up mingled nation came about, it don't matter. The people that the Most High lifted up his hands to could be mistaken for Egyptians. All of them. And not only was it the location, all right, it was the location, Egypt. The location, Egypt, with a significance of physical and a spiritual significance. All right, the physical significance shows you that the ancient Egyptian people were black, including the Hebrews, who could be mistaken for Egyptians by heathens. All right, but Hebrews and Egyptians, we had no problem, distinguishing each other. Not at all. It's just like how you say, all Chinese or Asian people look alike. They say all black people look alike. All right. Some people say all white people look alike, right? All right. That's because we're different ethnicities. Okay. But when you're that closely related, all right, again, like they're close brothers, all right, and they made in the same region, all right. They all look alike. They definitely would have the same, skin tone because of the harsh conditions of the desert where this place is located. All right, this is desert land. Egypt is desert. Okay, so they look a certain way, right? And the people that look a certain way, they're the same ones who have been made heirs of that same promise to this day. So he lifted up his hands. I lifted up mine hand unto the seed of the house of Jacob and made myself known unto them in the land of Egypt. Okay? So he made himself known unto his people in Egypt when he lifted up his hand to us. All right? When I lifted up my hand unto them, saying, I am Yahweh, your Elohim. The day that I lifted up my hand unto them to bring them forth of the land of Egypt. You see that? So the people that he made that oath to was the people that came out of Egypt. So you telling me I resist the spirit of truth because I resist your group that don't look like they came out of Egypt? No, your group don't look like they came out of Egypt. They look like they came, out of hell. I don't know. Hey, I don't know where the hell they came from. Because the people to be honest with you, the motherfuckers don't look like they came out of the earth, right? What color is earth? Earth is red. You see me? My skin's still the same color as the earth that he made me from. All right? You ain't gonna get around it, man. Okay? No. They look like they could be Egyptian. And that's the same people who he swore to. All right? So, you don't know what you worship. Because you got a mixed up, mingled nation of Israelites. So, you love heathens. All right? And Most High gonna cast you in the furnace of affliction for it. All right? Burn your ass up, man, and melt you This said I unto them. No, select it. Verse. Let's recap that. Verse 5. Said to them, thus saith the sovereign Yahweh, in the day when I chose Israel, see, and lifted up mine hand unto the seed of the house of Jacob. You see that? And made myself known unto them in the land of Egypt. When I lifted up my hand unto them, saying, I am Yahweh, your Elohim. All right? So that's, I mean, the same thing I'm telling GMS applies to you Christians, man. Okay? He lifted up his hand to Israel, not to no heathens. All right? These promises was for people. Then and a people now. All right? Not a spiritual nation. A people. And again, E1B1A identifies that people to this very day. 12 tribes. All right? That's right. Praise the Most High. Verse 6. Ezekiel chapter 20. In the day that I lifted up my hand unto them to bring them forth of the land of Egypt into a land that I had espied for them, flowing with milk and honey, which is the glory of all lands. Okay? So that's what he did for us. And so, you know, he takes it pretty personal. You know, that your fathers went off committing abominations with the heathen nations. All right? Verse 7, bless the Holy Spirit. Then said I unto them, cast ye away every man the abominations of his eyes, and defile not yourselves with the idols of Egypt. I am Yahweh, your Elohim. But they rebelled against me, and would not hearken unto me. They did not every man cast away the abomination of their eyes, neither did they forsake the idols of Egypt. Then said I will pour out my fury upon them and accomplish my anger against them in the midst of the land of Egypt. All right? But he changed his mind. You know, he didn't want to do that. What happened, Most High? What'd you do? But I wrought for my name's sake that it should not be polluted before the heathen. All right? So a lot of you people would have been dead right there. But he gave you a pass when he told you to put the blood over your doorpost. That was the simplest way for your rebellious behind to be saved that day, man. All you had to do was simply put the blood of the lamb over your doorpost, no matter who you was. Your firstborn would live, all right? Which was an indication that you would make it out of Egypt. All right, but I wrought for my name's sake that it should not be polluted before the heathen among whom they were, in whose sight I made myself known unto them, and bringing them forth out of the land of Egypt. Wherefore I caused them to go forth out of the land of Egypt and brought them into the wilderness. All right? Praise your name, Yahweh. And I gave them my statutes and showed them my judgments, which if a man do, he shall even live in them. All right? All right, so the testimonies, the covenants, that's what the Most High is referencing. Those things that we had to write, you know, on the doorposts of our houses and on, you know, pin on our clothes to remind us of his holy commandments. Moreover, also I gave them my Sabbaths to be a sign between me and them, that they might know that I am Yahweh, that sanctified them. But the house of Israel rebelled against me in the wilderness. They walked not in my statutes. Okay, what did they do? They worshiped the calf, they worshiped the idol, they committed fornication with the heathens, all right? With the Moabites, right? Okay? They walk not in my statutes, they despise my judgments, which if a man do, he shall even live in them. And my Sabbaths they greatly polluted. They said I will pour out my fury upon them in the wilderness to consume them. All right? But he didn't do that. Why? Because he didn't want to pollute his name before the heathens who he had just delivered us from. But I wrought for my name's sake, that it should not be polluted before the heathen, in whose sight I brought them out. Yet also I lifted up my hand unto them in the wilderness, that I would not bring them into the land which I had given them, flowing with milk and honey, which is the glory of all lands. All right? So while you guys play around about who got the truth and who's working the truth, it's serious business when it comes down to the truth. All right? That's right. The thing that the Son of the Most High said he seeks in them that worship him. Truth. Okay? Spirit and in truth. All right? All your heart, all your might, all your soul, all your strength. Okay? So, because if you don't do the truth, then you're doing falsehood, and that's an abomination. Okay? And what you think he gonna do to such a nation is that he cut off that nation. Okay? All right? All right. Praise your holy name, y'all. Verse 23, Ezekiel chapter 20. I lifted up my hand unto them also in the wilderness, that I would scatter them among the heathen and disperse them through the countries. That's right. And that's also a part of that Luke 21:24, the days of vengeance, that all things which were written in the prophets being fulfilled. This is one of those things written that was being fulfilled. All right. That's right. An abomination of desolation. The surrounding of Jerusalem by the armies of Rome, the heathen nation. Because they had not executed my judgments, but had despised my statutes, and had polluted my Sabbaths, and their eyes were after their fathers' idols. All right? Okay? So, I mean, that's the truth of the matter. You don't love the Most High. You don't seek to worship him, the Spirit of truth. Okay, because what you're doing, you're going after your father's idols, man. You worshiping the idols that your fathers worship. All right, may have not have been wood and stone back then, but they definitely were idols. Okay, yeah, that's right. And now, you over here worshiping wood and stone, Christmas trees. Okay, you know, even they got you worshiping the crucifix. Okay, all right, that's right, man. And what else? Any and everything of they goddamn images, man. They statues. All right? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, they want you to worship the damn flag. They want you to worship every idol that they have, man. And if you don't do that, then you're unpatriotic. Hey, man, salutations to you. Okay? And you know what it is when the legs salute you, man. That's right. Let's look on. All right? So you guys were polluted in your father's idols, which was loving some heathens, worshiping idols. Wherefore I gave them also statutes that were not good, and judgments whereby they should not live. All right? Let's get this old, gritty, ugly, nasty abomination. And I polluted them in their own gifts, and that they caused to pass through the fire all that opened the womb, that I might make them desolate to the end, that they might know that I am Yahweh. All right? So listen, polite. I know you're trying to say that the Most High caused his people to sacrifice their children, but he didn't command them. It's just the way this is translated and the way you read it that causes you in your mind to think that the Most High wanted his people to do this. Okay? Nah, they had already sinned. So what he did was put a stumbling block in front of them for them to sin some more. Okay? All right? That he might do what? That might make them desolate to the end that they might know that I am Yahweh. All right, so he was punishing them. Okay, and when you get a stumbling block laid in front of you, hey man, you just fall into anything, man. You might run into anything, and that's what they ended up doing. The worst of the worst, passing their children through the fire to Moloch. Okay, and he said his anger was gonna burn on them forever for that. All right. So now let's look and see how easy it is for you elders of the people in the sight of the Most High be amongst those who blaspheme. Therefore, son of man, speak unto the house of Israel, saying to them, thus saith the sovereign Yahweh, Yet in this your fathers have blasphemed me, and that they have committed a trespass against me. For when I had brought them into the land for which I lifted up my hand to give it to them, then they saw every high hill and all the thick trees. And they offered there their sacrifices, and there they presented the provocation of their offering. There also they made their sweet savor and poured out their drink offerings. Then said I unto them, what is the high place whereunto ye go? And the name thereof is called Baman to this day. Wherefore say unto the house of Israel, thus saith the sovereign Yahweh, are ye polluted after the manner of your fathers? Okay, and commit whoredom after their abominations? All right, yeah, that's right. So most I want to ask you guys some questions, man. Are you committing a whoredom after the abominations of your fathers, man? All right, now let's look on. All right, let's go to the next chapter, 21, real quick, because my battery getting low and I want to get this sword on your ass by the Holy Spirit. All right, Ezekiel chapter 21, verse 1. And the word of Yahweh came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face toward Jerusalem, and drop thy word toward the holy places thereof, and prophesy against the land of Israel. All right, so now remember that. He's setting his face against Jerusalem, okay? Because that's going to be the continual theme in the next chapter, and the chapter after that as well. So you're going to have to keep that in mind, all right? We're going to cherry pick a little bit before we end this. But this is still a prophecy against his people, the children of Israel, the house of Israel, primarily the elders of the people, okay? All right, prophesy against the land of Israel, Ezekiel 21:3, and say unto the land of Israel, thus saith Yahweh, behold, I am against thee, will draw forth my sword out of his sheath, and will cut off from thee the righteous and the wicked. Seeing then that I will cut off from thee the righteous and the wicked, therefore shall my sword go forth out of his sheath against all flesh, from the south to the north. Remember, all right, all flesh from the south to the north, both kingdoms. All right, my brother. But this word was primarily to Jerusalem, meaning Judah, okay? Verse 5. That all flesh may know that I, Yahweh, have drawn forth my sword out of his sheath, it shall not return anymore. Okay? Let's get verse 9. Son of man, prophesy and say, thus saith Yahweh, a sword is sharpened and also furbished. It is sharpened to make a sore slaughter. It is furbished that it may glitter. Should we then make mirth? It contemneth the rod of my son, as every tree. All right? And he hath given it to be furbished that it may be handled. This sword is sharpened, and it is furbished to give it into the hand of the slayer. Okay? Cry and howl, son of man, for it shall be upon my people. It shall be upon all the princes of Israel. Okay? You see that? You see who this sword is on? The princes of Israel. Oh, the apostles and elders of all Israel. Okay, well, 100% truth. Okay. But you was just a hopeful elect the other day. All right? Terrors. Terrors by reason of the sword shall be upon my people. Smite therefore upon thy thigh. All right? So, Gomer, now you see you goddamn heathen. It wasn't because of your brilliance, your so-called high IQ. No, you damn heathen. It wasn't because you were so much of a big badass that you were able to take his people captive far and lead us into this country far away from our border. And to do what? Ultimately, to do what unto us? Terrorize us. Terror. Gomer. Every day we wake up and realize we're in America, if we're Hebrew, if the spirit wasn't with us, we'd be taken by terror. That's right. Because you terrorize us with your firearm and with your trust. That's right. You terrorize us with your handcuffs, you damn heathen. You took a goddamn patch out my flesh a couple times, haven't you? That's right. Terrorize us with your aircraft. Terrors. All right? Terrors upon his people by reason of the sword shall be upon my people. Smite therefore upon thy thigh, because it is a trial. All right? That fiery trial. And what if the sword contain even the rod? It shall be no more, saith the sovereign Yahweh. What does all that mean? That means that his son gonna be slain by this terrible sword, which was who? Gomer and all his goddamn band, the Roman army. Come on, man, this stuff makes perfect sense, don't it? Yeah, that's right. It adds up. It's real simple. Okay? That's right. So, you see that, Gomer? Most High knew all about that you would be causing his people terror, all right? Got it understood. All right. Praise the Most High. Thou therefore, son of man, prophesy, smite thine hands together, and let the sword be doubled the third time. The sword of the slain. It is the sword of the great men that are slain, which enter into their private chambers. All right? I have set the point of the sword against all their gates, that their heart may faint, and their ruins be multiplied. Ah, it is made bright. It is wrapped up for the slaughter. Go thee one way or the other. On the right hand or on the left, whithersoever thy face is set. Most High say, man, run wherever you want, I'm going to get you. I will also smite mine hands together, and I will cause my fury to rest. I, Yahweh, have said it. And so his fury resting on us right now, man. Okay? It's resting on us. Boy, this is a real good goddamn ass whooping, man. Yeah, that's right. The word of Yahweh came unto me again, saying, also thou son of man, appoint thee 2 ways, that the sword of the king of Babylon may come. Both twain shall come forth out of one land, and choose thou a place. Choose it at the head of the way to the city. So in other words, man, you know, you got both ends taken, all right? You're not going to get away. So let's move on. All right? That's right. Let's go to the next chapter. Let me scan through here real quick and make sure. Oh, no, that's why I need this for your wicked evil. Israel. Very important. This is the key rebuke. This is the key verse for this rebuke to you guys, all right? It said, when we judge you, cause you to know, the abominations of your fathers. Ask you, have you gone, committed whoredom and gone after the idols of your fathers? You elders of Israel, you apostles of all Israel, apostles to all down, right? Okay, Elder, you call. Talking about I resist the spirit because I resist that goddamn mingled up Babylonian chart, man. Okay? All right? Listen. Therefore, thus saith the sovereign Yahweh, because ye have made your iniquity to be remembered, and that your transgressions are discovered, so that in all your doings your sins do appear, because I say that ye are come to remembrance, ye shall be taken with the hand. And thou, profane, wicked prince of Israel, whose day is come, when iniquity shall have an end. Hey, man, you guys want to be the top guys? You want to be in a hot seat, don't you? You the prince of Israel. Well, Most High said, hey, when he comes see the prince of Israel, he's going to strip him of his glory. Verse 26. Let us say to the diadem, take off the crown. This shall not be the same. Okay? Nah, this ain't going to be the same, all right? Nope. Nah, you see how it is. The living word get you. It's not the sword. We speak this judgment on you, man. Exalt him that is low and abase him that is high. I will overturn it. And it shall be no more until he come whose right it is, and I will give it him. Praise your holy name, Yahweh. That's it. That's the bottom line, man. Okay, and that was his son, the Messiah. All right? That's right. All right, praise the Most High. Let me see. Any more rebukes we want to get for you guys? For your love of heathen, man. Let's go to Amos real quick. Chapter 9, verse 7. Are ye not as the sons of blackness unto me, O sons of Israel. All right, the sons of Cush, which by interpretation, Cush meant blackness. Are you not as the sons of blackness unto me, O sons of Israel, saith Yahweh? Have not I brought up Israel out of the land of Mitzrayim, and the Philistines from Captor, and the Syrians from Ker? You see that? He just asked his people, were they not as the sons of blackness, Elder Yakar? But we resist the spirit because we resist the fact that we resist the fallacy that you want to imagine and create of Israel not being black. Well, too bad for you. The Most High has spoken already and showed us what his people look like. All right? And who is this people, man? Have not I brought up Israel out of the land of... God damn, it's like the Most High is like, this is common sense shit right here. Who gonna question whether the Israelites were black or not? You guys are really working for Esau, man. Because if you was working for the Most High, you'd be pushing this verse. Talk about how Israel is black as a people. You wicked ass goddamn profane prince of Israel. All right? Whose days come when wickedness shall have an end. You see that? Are you not as the sons of blackness? All right, say Ethiopians. But Ethiopian is Cush. And Cush is by definition black. Are you not as the sons of the Ethiopians unto me, O sons of Israel? Now you show me a goddamn confusion of face Ethiopian. Show me an Ethiopian whose skin. You show me an Ethiopian whose goddamn skin ain't black. Okay? Show me an Ethiopian without black skin, because that's what the goddamn interpretation of Cush is, blackness. So if you go call, you know, an Ethiopian by their real name, you should just call them black people, because that's what Cush means, and that's what they call anybody of color in that region as a mockery, just like they call any one of us. Well, then again, I really won't say that as a fact. All right, it appears to me, especially you goddamn Israelis. I know you goddamn Israelis for sure. I don't care what country they're from. If they're a Hamite, they're Israelite, you call them cushy, cushy, cushy. All right, you call them cushy, cushy, like blackie, blackie. Okay, like you would call us niggas over here. But that's right, that's okay, because ain't nothing wrong with being black. You people have made being black something wrong with that. No, being black is fucking being healthy, you wicked son of a bitch. Ain't nothing wrong with being black, motherfucker. I wish I was blacker than I am. Hey, you people got it like, you done made it with black and something wrong with black. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with black for skin, okay? Nah, ain't nothing wrong with black for skin. No, something wrong with black for an eye. When you got a dark, wicked ass eye and a black spirit, man. When you got a black conversation, man. Okay? Hey, see, you damn devils to turn the truth upside down, man. Are you not as the sons of blackness unto me, O sons of Israel, saith Yahweh? And he explains for you why you should understand what he's pointing at. He explains it for you if you don't get it. Because he showed you how the black people were made. Have not I brought up Israel out of the land of Mitzrayim, double straits, the iron furnace, that goddamn desert. You know, that's right. He brought Israel out that desert. All right? And the Philistines from Captor and the Syrians from Ker. You see that? Uh-oh, we really got to roll. All them nations is originally black nations. No matter what you might say an Israelite is today, because you see a pale Israeli, what you say a Syrian is today, all right, or a Philistine. Most High is showing you, man, the ancient peoples, his number one comparison was to the sons of Cush, blackness. Verse 8, Amos 9, verse 8. Behold, the eyes of the sovereign Yahweh are upon the sinful kingdom, and I will destroy it from off the face of the earth, saying that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, saith Yahweh. Verse 9, but lo, I will command, and I will sift the house of Israel among all nations, like as corn is sifted in a sieve. Yet shall not the least grain fall upon the earth. You see that? And he sent us to every heathen nation on the earth, just like the Messiah said would happen. Nevertheless, you would never ever lose your heritage as an Israelite in his eyesight. So he knows the seed of Jacob. And matter of fact, we know who we are because we just simply call ourselves black people today, just like the Most High called us a long time ago. Verse 7. Are you not as the sons of blackness? We know who we are. All right? That's right. It's you heathen loving niggas who don't know who you are, who don't know what you worship. And it's you heathens in the four quarters of the earth who the devil has deceived. You don't know. All right? But a warning to his people, because that's what this rebuke is to. All the sinners of my people shall die by the sword, which say the evil shall not overtake nor prevent us. You see that? You niggas thinking you're going to get a pass for your lying ass doctrine, man. Now it's going to take you, man. You're going to be taken with the hand, all right? Showed you that shit, man. Showed you that. Hope we showed you that in Ezekiel. All right, we got to roll, though. Let me see who else in there. Hey, Shalom, daughter Zion, true Israel. Salutations, my sister. Bless you for watching up in there. Praise the Most High. All right. Let's go back real quick. Recap that. Got to get that out of John again. John chapter 4. John 4 and 22. Ye worship, ye know not what. We know what we worship. For salvation is of the Jews. And again, I'm a Jew, a Hebrew, E1B1A, 8A1, paternal haplotype, L2A1, maternal haplotype. I dare you to dispute it. I dare you to refute it, whoever you are. That's right, you can find me on that 12Y chromosome haplogroup tree. That's right, that is evidently the sons of Jacob. Straight up and down. Yeram Yahweh. Praise the Most High. Barakat Hashem Yahweh. Barakat Hashem Yahweh Shah. Barakat Hashem. Kodashaka. Harakah Aman. Harakah Aman. The spirit of truth. Ye worship, ye know not what. We know what we worship, for salvation is of the Jews. But the hour cometh, and now is, when the true worshipers shall worship the Father in spirit and in truth. For the Father seeketh such to worship him. Elohim is spirit, and they that worship him must worship him in spirit and in truth. Got to have the truth. Got to have the truth. You can't just claim you got the 100% truth. You can do it if you want. It ain't going to be good enough. You can try all you want. But you never bluff the spirit of truth, man. All right? That's enough. I got to end it right there, Israel. Bless you guys for watching, and all the rest of you that's going to see this stream. All right? Praise the Most High. Kala Yahweh, all praise on high. Barakat Hashem. Yahweh Shai, Malach Yasharal. Come, Yahweh Shai, come.